ladies and gentlemen, pigeons and ducks, we present to you audio omelets. This is our weekly improvised music program where we, using the help of the RC 505 Mark II magical looping machine, take randomized ingredients from across the internet and fold them up into a beautiful omelet for your delight. We do it all on the spot. None of it is pre-planned. I do hear you whispering in the back though, saying, boy, the internet, you can get lost in a big old place like that. Where are these ingredients coming from? Well, listen, I'm not going to keep it from you. We like you guys, so we're going to tell you. Ingredient number one comes from autochords.com. This allows me to randomize a key and main chord progression. So I click randomize and it tells me A major, with the chord progression being A to C sharp minor to D to F sharp minor. Ingredient number two is going to be Google's random number generator. Now I set the minimum to 40 and I set the maximum to 300. The reason for that is because the 505's tempo selection allows you to choose from 40 to 300. We give it every possibility. I click generate. It tells me 87. Yes. The year of the birth of one Mickey Breezy.
Oh.
And now, last,
nice,
but not least, but the third and the final ingredient comes to you from randomwordgenerator.com/picture.php. This allows me to generate a random picture. So I click generate, and that's exactly what it does. Well, we've had that one. And so this picture now becomes the topic of the song. And whatever it gives us, we take. Unless I've gotten the picture before, which funny enough, that is exactly what just happened to give us when we got it before. So I did have to click it twice. But this is going to be your image. And that's what, I'm getting it for you on a bigger screen. That's what the topic of the song is going to be about. So I've got a freestyle about this here kitty. Excuse me. This here kitty with its mouth open wide, roaring out, scaring everybody. So now, the only thing left to do is to do it. gorilla, but I know that you're not one. Cause you're big in gorilla shape. Whoa, and how much can you really take? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out when I strike your ankles. Then you find out when I bite ya that you can't go back in the house. Cause I'm even faster than a mouse. Whoa, so you're gonna have to take control. Yeah, that's right, little kitty on patrol. Yo, just a kitty out here, with a meow and a sneer. When I lean back my ears, you better run away in fear. Cause, whoa, I'm just a kitty out here, with a meow and a sneer. When I lean back my ears, you better run away from fear. Wait a minute, well, let me see. All the dogs, they be running away from me. Yeah, they see these little tiny teeth, but they so sharp and they sinking deep. Yeah, anyway, I figure I can get out of this jam. I'll use my whiskers, and I can feel where the left and the right is. Whoa, and you know my flow be the tightest. Just a little fur ball. Whoa, watch out when you're walking down the hall. Cause if you step on me, you get the claws. Yeah, that's right, cause I'm called a little bitty kitty, and I'm out here looking at you. Whoa, yeah, and I might just cook a batch you. Whoa, might just another laugher. Whoa, I don't even speak English, I'm a cat, bruh. Out here, with a meow and a sneer. And when I lean back my ears, you better run away in fear. Yeah, the little kids all want a kitten, and their parents, yeah, they go out and get one, and they bring them home. Guess what? It's me running around. I'm just happy to be free. They had me in a little plastic box at the pet store. Was I ever getting out of there? I'm not sure, but now I am sure. And now I'm home now. I be catching mice every time I go out. Cause I'm just a kitty out here, with a meow and a sneer. And when I lean back my ears, you better run away in fear. Cause hey, I'm just a kitty out here, with a meow and a sneer. When I lean back my ears, you better run away in fear. Like, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Just like that. Well, listen, you didn't think we were going to stop there, did ya? No, of course not. We've got some more coming right along. So we're over here back at autochords.com.
Okay.
I click randomize, and it tells me B major, with the chord progression being B to G sharp minor to C sharp minor to E. We come on over to the number generator. It tells me 66, which is coincidentally what number episode it is today. Episode 66. And then I get the photo. It's a new one that I have not seen before. Most of them are that we've not seen before. In fact, I only use it if I've not seen it before. No. So we have ourselves a hip hopopotamus. Isn't that what that's called? Who are those guys that did that? Those guys from New Zealand. Hip hopopotamus. What are those guys called? The Concords or something?
That is not a hippopotamus.
That's not a hippopotamus? No, it's a rhinoceros.
There you go.
Oh, it's a triceratops.
It's a triceratops.
So that makes it a Hip hopanoceros. I don't know.
Ryan.
Ryan.
R's.
Yeah, a rock and roll rhinoceros. Rockin'-noceros.
Rockin'-oxers.
I don't know.
Ooh, rockin'-oxers.
The boogie woogie triceratops.
All of those.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
I wouldn't want to mess with one, that's for sure.
That could have been detrimental. I had a happening.
clockosaurus. Super sick and ain't got a doctor for us. We chillin' in the stream, mud all around. How you like the way it sound? Coming from the rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. We so sick and ain't got a doctor for us. We in the stream with mud all around. Don't you like the way it sound? Super big, yeah, I'm big in the game. Yeah, it's me and they ain't forgetting the name. And I be lurking, I got this super snout. When I pop up on you, you gon' know just what I'm all about. And I be stomping, tromping, and trampling. You out here risking your life, you gambling. Whoa, and I don't need a bunch of buddies or a herd. Boy, you told me that the bird was the word. Now I'm a rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. I'm super sick and ain't got a doctor for us. Whoa, in the stream, mud all around. Know you like the way it sound when it's coming from that rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. Super sick and ain't got a doctor for us. We in the mud all around. I know you like the way it sound. I said the bird, yeah, it was the word. It be standing on my back and it be looking super absurd. But we partners, it gets all of the bugs off. So homie, bug out and you can buzz off. And I be out here in the wilderness. Yeah, that's right, in my upright and I be killing it. Super stomping, I leave my footprint in the ground. Whoa, and I be trampling everyone around. In your town, in your city, in your village. When I'm storming and stampeding, you gon' feel it. And then I'm out here, back up in my mud puddle. You better get away if you don't want no trouble. It's the rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. So sick and they ain't got a doctor for us. I'm in the stream, mud all around. Know you like the way it sound. From the rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. We super sick and they ain't got a doctor for us. I'm in the stream with mud all around. I know you like the way it sound. Look, they used to find me in Africa or Asia. Nowadays, yo, I'm worldwide player. So come around my hood. You can catch me out here in the mud up to no good. And I'm about to go and catch myself something that I can chew on. It's gonna be alive, but not for too long. And when they come and they take that camera flick, I'ma knock it out your hand and then I'll trample it. Cause I'm a rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. Super sick and they ain't got a doctor for it. In the stream, chillin' in the mud. Yeah, that's right, what up, blood? Yeah, they call me that rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. Super sick and they ain't got a doctor for it. In the stream with mud all around. I know you like the way it sound when it's rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. Super sick and they ain't got a doctor for it. So they ain't got a doctor for it. Rhinoceros around the clockosaurus like a
Crazy.
Yeah, that
Just crazy.
that one I had a hard time hanging on to because it was just like an insane choice of thing for me to say. But then I just realized right away I don't know much about a rhinoceros or being one. So
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today, boy, what it's like to be a rhinoceros.
But I did manage to pretty much say the chorus every time. I said the hard part of the chorus perfect every time. Only, except for one part, I said it kind of in like a slightly different pocket. But like that was the part I was the most worried about, and I managed to get through that. Because I was the rhinoceros around the clockosaurus. Because I couldn't figure out what a rhinoceros in the rock and roll shit, so I became a rhinoceros around the clockosaurus.
I love that.
And I could say it every time, some magical way.
I can't even say that.
So I said, I'm the rhinoceros around the clockosaurus, super sick, and they ain't got a doctor for it.
Oh, wow.
And I managed to say that every time, and I never mess up. Anyway, we're back over here at autochords.com. Let's not keep on flattering myself. So I've clicked randomize, and it tells me D major, with the chord progression being D to G to F sharp minor to B minor. I come on over to the random number generator. I click generate. It tells me 131, which will sound that fast. I come to get myself a little new picture. And this is what you'll be seeing. Looks like we are some paratroopers.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's going head first. This guy's going head first. This guy says, I don't know about that. I'm going boots first.
We don't know who's behind him either. Or in front of him. Or below him.
Yeah.
Or above him.
There's at least two of them there.
Whoa! Are those my legs? What's my leg?
You gotta face the other way though, a little bit though. Like behind a little bit, you know, because it's like the back of his legs. That's crazy, bro.
Can this be our thumbnail?
We'll consider it.
Come on, Breezy.
We do need to remember to do them this time.
That's a perfect one. Like you don't even have to do like work on that. Like you already, that picture's already there. Like that one's done.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know.
Because for size reasons and when this gets cropped and stuff, like it's gonna be, then I gotta put words over it, and we'll see how it goes. Let's try.
Oh,
crawling out of skin, jumping out the plane, gone with the wind. Me and my whole team, falling, falling, falling like a dream. Uh-oh, if you get in the jam, uh-oh, me and my man gonna have to come through and open it up like a can. Whoa, you know that we can, cause we know that we trained to do it. We gotta hold up, wait a minute, cause we gonna get right to it. But why did you get stuck up in the first place? I don't know, man, I wouldn't know that it was gonna take all the way until Thursday. It was Monday when I got there, but it's not clear how come you are not coming to save us. Wait a minute, you needed me to do a little favor for you. Hold up with me when I come back. I don't know what you want me to do, but after that, got them jaws of life, and I got this thing to pull you on right out. First minute, I gotta jump right out from this cloud, from this walking like I talk, it crawling out my skin. I'm jumping out the plane, going with the wind. Said me and my whole team, we falling, falling, falling like a dream. Better wake up, better not get caught, yeah, when you get dark, whoa. Coming through the clouds, whoa, when we got the way down. Got a whole team, got a whole crowd of us. Parachutes and they out of us. Yeah, we coming down slow, slow. When we got that road control. Can go left, go right, go back, go forward, that's right, don't hold back. If you know what's good for you, got the reserve shirt in the shirt for you. Anyway, back to when we come to tackle this thing that you got, this mission. Oh, we in the wrong position, but we walking like we talking, crawling out of skin. Jumping out the plane, gone with the wind. Yo, me and my whole team, falling, falling, falling like a dream. Doesn't always go the way that you want, that's okay, cause we out here, ain't here to pump, we out here to do some work, do something to work, and that's berserk. When you wanna come from the clouds and come from the down in the plane, they jump in and out. Whoa, when you ain't got a trainer, no one strapped to your chest, what that's about. I don't know, man, just pull that string. When you get out there, just go and do that thing, cause when you land on the ground with your boots, you better let your knees collapse, or rather else, throw the belts and the snaps, or else they're gonna snap. Cause we walking like we talking, crawling out of skin. Jumping out the plane, gone with the wind. There's me and my whole team. We falling, falling, falling like a dream.
Holy crap.
What's that? You don't like that?
Listen,
You're struggling?
it happened live. Like, almost none of that was words, but that's okay, because it's coming out, and they're going to have to see me do real bad that time. That's all right, and we're not supposed to tell them they had a bad time, so we're going to tell them, listen, what are you talking about? I just did excellent. Did you hear that? That was crazy. I've never heard such a thing. But listen, in fact, that was so good that you'd better like, and you better subscribe, and you better go tell all your little friends and do all that stuff, because unfortunately, that was 3 songs, which means we're going to have to let you go for this week. But remember, Audio Omelets comes out every Tuesday, exclusively on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you next week.